I'll be damned if I give Hakeem Jeffries any opportunity to have power to prevent President Trump from being in the White House in 2025. And that's exactly what would happen if we followed through with this motion to vacate. Grant, you know that I have Democrat colleagues who have said they will do whatever they can to have congressional authority to prevent President Trump from being on the ballot this year.
I don't even know where to begin with Lauren Boebert and her lies and her ridiculousness and her cluelessness. But here's the thing. It is not just Lauren Boebert. It is the thing that she represents, the new Republican Party, where you could be this damn dumb on national TV. You can say all of those words and not say a single damn thing. Lauren Boebert spent a minute saying nothing.
If he's convicted of any of these 91 counts, would you see that in a different light?
I just think that he's the only president that has ever faced anything like this. There's never been anything in history that's happened to any other presidential candidate. I think there's a bigger picture behind it, and Donald Trump's just trying to do the right thing for America.
If a jury finds him guilty on any of these 91 indictments against him, would that change your opinion about whether or not he should be able to serve as president?
No, I fully believe we have a two-tier justice system in this country. So no, I mean, it depends on who is on the jury in my mind. Agreed. To me, I mean, if you're going to have a biased panel, a biased jury, then I don't know. It's really hard to say. But if it was an unbiased panel of our peers, then we'll just have to see what they decide.
If any of these juries convict the former president, would that change your opinion of whether or not he should serve?
Well, the question is, can he actually get a fair trial by jury? If he's going to be tried in Manhattan, forget about it. If he's going to be tried in D.C., they need to actually give him a fair trial. They need to apply the law equally. If you're going to say Joe Biden is too senile to stand trial for classified documents, but is fit to be president, but then they're going to actually charge Trump with a similar...
Are people saying that, though?
Yes, absolutely people are saying that. Trump was president. Joe Biden was not, right? And so, they're going to charge one guy and not the other. If someone committed a crime, Trump included, charge him, but also apply it equally. You basically have the Department of Justice, his political opponent, basically going after him. You know, these lawsuits are absurd. Come on, that's just political lawfare.
Nobody in Congress can stop this guy, Donald Trump, from being on the ballot. This is the ridiculousness that it is. We've already seen it. Donald Trump is already on the ballot, drumming up this fear in dumb white people that are white supremacists following the MAGA movement, and the few idiots that are black that are following the MAGA movement, and the Hispanics that are following the MAGA movement. Is easy to do because it's a group of idiots locked and bound by white supremacy. Either the proximity to it or the benefit from it. That's all the MAGA movement is. And Lauren Boebert is quickly becoming equally as toxic for America's democracy.
I'm the biggest supporter of President Trump, and that's why I proudly wear this MAGA hat. I fight for his agenda every single day, and that's why I'm fighting here against my own Republican conference to fight harder against the Democrats. Mike Johnson has fully funded the Department of Justice that wants to put President Trump in jail, giving him a death sentence.
The fact that this woman represents a congressional district is not a benefit for a single damn American. We are worse off for Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert. Nobody benefits. Nobody. She was so bad that the person interviewing her was trying to cut her off because it was word soup on display. Congress can't determine who's on a state ballot. It went to the Supreme Court. Donald Trump's on the ballot. Yet and still, we're still having these dumb conversations about Hakeem Jeffries becoming Speaker of the House. That's going to happen in the next Congress when the Democrats take the majority. That's not going to happen right now. So whether Marjorie Taylor Greene kicks or challenges Johnson's speakership, it's not going to happen. There's not going to be a Democrat that takes over. We've already heard Democratic leadership say that the Democrats will vote for Johnson to keep him as Speaker. But she can't tell that story because it doesn't frighten those people who bought into the MAGA movement. It doesn't play into their idea of what and how corrupt the government is. It doesn't talk about how the Republicans are the dysfunction party, dysfunctional party in this country. That's not the narrative she's trying to portray. The narrative she's trying to portray is the same one that Donald Trump is, that the world does not work without them. Here's the problem. We were effing fine before he came down that escalator. We are effing fine since he's been gone. Regardless of how much stupidity they talk about violent crimes in cities. They will not tell you that violent crimes and murder rates are down in major cities. Even Baltimore, where Donald Trump had so much horrible stuff to say. Violent crimes are down 19+%. They talk about the economy. The economy is thriving better than it was under Trump. They won't talk about that. Their problem is not policy, because these idiots don't understand policy. Their problem is how dare somebody challenge their whiteness. That's it. That's it. Lauren Boebert is, if trash was a human being, it would be her. And we got to be honest. We got to be damn well honest about who we let be elected in this country. Everybody should be afraid that Marjorie Taylor Greene represents a congressional district, Lauren Boebert, and the likes. It ain't just Democrats saying this. Everybody in these court cases that got Donald Trump tied up are Republicans testifying him. These are not Democrats testifying against Donald Trump. These are Republicans. These are people that worked for him in the White House. These are people that work for his business. These are not Democrat or Democratic operatives. So Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and Donald Trump painting this narrative about corrupt justice when he's benefiting more than anybody, no one would be allowed to say the things Donald Trump has said while they're in trial and not be charged and convicted or locked up. Nobody out on bail would be able to get away with Donald Trump's getting away with. So Boebert on national TV acting as if Donald Trump is being persecuted is absolutely ridiculous. He's been elevated, and it's on display every time she and others that agree with them open their damn mouths. Policy is not their thing. Pathetic is their thing, and they do it damn well. I'm Mondale Robinson. Don't join the pathetic mob that is MAGA.